Om Vakratunde Mahakaya Suryakotisamprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Bhajate Bhavarokinam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Parampadam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayinim Ambatvamanusandathami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Kirim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Paramananda Madhavam Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet At Chaturthodhyayah
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
Yajñashishtamritabhujah
यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजः
31st shloka Yanti Brahma Sanatanam
यान्ति ब्रह्मसनातनम्
Nayam Lokosya Yajñasya
नायं लोकोऽस्य यज्ञस्य
Kutonyakhuru Sattama
कुतोऽन्यः
Yajña Shishta Amrita Bhujaha Brahma Sanatanam Yanti. Those who we saw in the last class this shloka, those who enjoy those who partake, enjoy the leftover of the yajna. That is prasada, Ishvara prasada. After what has been offered, after what that has been offered, or after that is consumed by the Lord, whatever is left over, or what comes back to you, that is the prasada that you consume, by which you become amritaha, amrita bhujaha, amritam, that you become amrita. Eating that you become amrita, amrita bhujaha. That is the different types of yajna which have been talked about. Deva yajna, Brahma yajna, Dravya yajna, Tapo yajna, Swadhyaya yajna, Pranayama yajna, Ahara yajna also, Niyatahara, Apare Niyataharaha, Pranan Praneshu Jugvati. Different types of these yajna which have been talked about. It gets a title yajna. Yajna meaning karma. Yajna meaning karma. The karma gets a title yajna because the purpose is, or the goal is moksha. Therefore, instead of calling it as a karma yoga, the word yajna is used. Both are same. So therefore the performance of this yajna karma is ultimately for gaining chitta shuddhi, or in other words, for the removal of the obstacles, for the removal of obstacles which may or which are in the spiritual progress of a person. What are the obstacles? One's own mind is the obstacle. The unprepared mind is the obstacle. The mind which is not matured, which is not prepared, which doesn't have the lakshana, the characteristics relative to that, that is the relative to the goal, relative to Brahma. Brahma is a goal. Brahma is the sadhyam. Atma Jnanam is a sadhyam. Atma Brahma. So when we say Brahma, it is peace, happiness, content, security that one must enjoy in a relative measure. That person who enjoys or who has that mental disposition, the mind, that person can only discover that Brahma to be himself. Therefore, only these sadhanas, yajna karma, different types of this yajna karma as sadhana, the disciplines talked about, different yajna. So therefore, those who partake this remnants of this yajna, they become yajna shishta mrita bhujaha. They yanti, gachanti, Brahma sanatan gachanti, they attain Brahma. Then we have to supply, not directly. That elevates them to the status of Jnana Yogi. Now they are Karma Yogi, they become Jnana Yogi. Karma Yogis are those people who does the acharanam of karma. Karma acharanam. Karma, what are the karma? What are the yajna? These different types of yajna. Either one or more of any of this, any number of this one can follow based on one's, based on what one lacks, or based on one's inclination. One can observe. One can do, for example, Deva Puja or Japa. Japa Yajna is not mentioned, but that is also it's an yajna. Talked about the 10th chapter, Japa Yajna. Not only these many yajnas are there, so many yajnas one can follow, one can take up. The purpose is jnanam, and the immediate purpose is chitta shuddhi, jnana yogyata prapti. In other words, pratibandha nivrutti. For jnanam, whatever the pratibandhas, whatever may be the pratibandhas, that nivrutti. Pratibandha could be one's own mind. That is main pratibandha. There are other pratibandhas also. Even if the person is committed or interested, but there are some pratibandhas, adi devika, adi bhautika, nivrutyartham. Those are also pratibandhas. So for the removal of all the pratibandha, the form of the pratibandha in the form of that which are external things as well as internal. Internal is if the internal is taken care, the external doesn't matter. So adi devika, adi bhautika factors will not bother if adhyatmika factor is taken care. So that is why we say chitta shuddhi, jnana yogyata praptihi. If jnana yogyata praptihi is there, so that is a purpose. Yajna shishta mrita bhujaha yanti brahma sanatanam through chitta shuddhi praptyartam or jnana yogyata praptyartam. By that they become fit for the study of Shastram and the purpose. And then the purpose of Shastra Shravanam takes place, that is gaining this Brahma, Sanatanam Brahma, Yanti. Then Nayam Lokostya, Nayam Lokaha Asti Ayagnisya. This Brahma Sanatana Gamanam is possible for Yagnashishta Mrita Puja. On the contrary, Ayagnisya, those who do not follow this yajna. Ayajnaha, those who don't care about this. It means people, ayajnaha, yajnaha na vidyate. People who are devoid of this yajna. People who don't perform this yajna. They are not maybe they are not interested. Fine. Even if they're not interested in Brahma Jnanam, that is one thing. But even for the material purpose, material benefit, one has to perform this yajna. Even the yajna, the karma being the same, the karma becomes an yajna when there is an attitude of Ishvararpana Buddhi, Prasada Buddhi. Then only that person becomes a karma yogi. Now, if the person is not a karma yogi, then that karma, what he performed, doesn't get the status of yajna, it's just a karma. Even if that is not performed, then what will happen to this person? Ayam lokaha nasti. This loka, this pratyaksha loka, this loka is not there for that person. Then what to talk about the other loka? Because the person doesn't perform yajna. He doesn't perform nitya naimitya karma. He doesn't perform any Vedika karma or Laukika karma. Because he doesn't perform Laukika karma, therefore he will not enjoy this world. And since he doesn't perform any Vedika karma is also required for enjoying this world, as well as the other world, Swarga Palam, etc., Swargadi Palam. So both is devoid of. Therefore, Ayajnasya Ayam Lokaha Nasti. Kutaha Anya Lokaha Bhavati, Na Bhavati Ityartaha, He Kuru Sattama. Iti, we saw this loka. Then, having taught different yajnas, then having told the result of performing this yajna, and if you are a mumukshu, wanting to gain this jnanam, Brahma jnanam, then you have to perform this. That is the message, the teaching. Then in the next shloka, Bhagavan Krishna says, I have given only a few sample yajnas. There are so many yajnas are there in the Veda. May you perform them, either one or more or any of this, and reach the purpose of reach reach Brahma, gain Brahma. That is the next shloka we will read. Evam Bhagavidha yajnaha Pitata Brahmano Mukhe
Mukhe
Karmajan Vidhitan Sarvan
Karmajan Sarvan
Evam Nyatva Vimokshyase.
Nyatva Vimukhyase.
Evam Bhagavida Yajnaha. Yajnaha, the yajna, which I gave some examples. Bhagavan Krishna says some few yajnas, some 12, 13 yajnas. Evam, this way, in this manner, Bhagavidaha Yajnaha, many types of yajna, many varieties of yajna. Brahmano Mukhe. Brahmanaha here means Veda. Veda as another name Brahma. Why? It reveals Brahma. Pramanatvat, Brahma Pramanatvat, since it is what reveals Brahma, without Veda, how can we know Brahma? Without Veda being a pramanam, without operating the pramanam, no pramana operation, and no jnanam possible. We don't operate the chakshurindriya, then the jnanam with regard to the rupa or varna, not possible. If you don't operate your eyes are the pramanam for rupa, for form, varna, color. If you don't operate, then you will not get the jnanam with regard to the jnanam of the objects, jnanam of the vastu of this world. You may know the vastu, but not its rupa, varna, except that, because chakshurindriya not operated. So, pramanam vina jnanam na bhavati. So, pramanena eva jnanam. So, therefore, since Veda reveals Brahma, Veda being a pramanam reveals Brahma, therefore, Veda gets the name Brahma. So, Brahmanaha. So, there Brahmanaha mukhe means in the mukha, in the mouth of the Brahma. Not literally Brahma, here Brahma meaning mukha, the Veda, not Brahmaji, not in the mouth of Brahmaji. Brahmaji also, Chaturmukha Brahma. We say Brahma is given a form, the personification of the four Vedas. That is called Brahmaji. Four faces stands for four Veda. The Veda, the personification of this four Veda is what we call Brahma. Brahmaji. So Brahmaji is a Murti which we worship. That is Saguna Brahma, which we give a form and then we do puja, etc. That is called, he is called Brahmaji. But here we're talking about the Veda itself. In the mouth of the Veda, it means Veda Dvarena. Through the Vedas. Through the Vedas, we can come across Evam Bhagavidaha Yajnaha Vitataha. Evam Bhagavida Yajnaha Vitataha. Vitataha means which is described, elaborated, which are elaborated, described in the Veda. Many yajnas, varieties of yajnas, disciplines, actions, they are elaborated in the Veda, which is a Shabda Pramanam. So, therefore, they have to be understood properly. And what is that understanding of the yajna? Karmajan Vidhi Tan Sarvan. Vidhi, may you know. May you know what? Tan Sarvan, Tan referring to this yajna. Karmajan. Karmajan is Karmana Jayate iti Karmaja. That which is born of karma. That is called Karmaja. Therefore, the yajna, whatever name you call, Dravya yajna, Tapo yajna, Jnana yajna, Japa yajna, Prana, whatever yajna, they're all born of karma. They're all born of karma. Therefore, since they are all born of karma, therefore it is karmaja, born of karma. It is not jnanam, it is karma. Since they are all born of karma, may you know that tan sarvan karmajan vidhi. They are all born of karma. They are not jnanam, they are karma. Karmajan. Why is a karmajan? Karmana jayate. These different types of yajna are the result of the karma, born of karma. Karma cannot give jnana. These yajnas, different yajnas are there in the Veda. These yajnas cannot give you jnana. Brahma jnanam na siddhyati. Yena karmana yehi karma bihi na siddhyati. Why? Because the Parama Purushartha, the Shreyas, which is moksha, is only through jnanam, Brahma jnanam. For which these karmas are the means. These are the sadhanam. These are the sadhanam Therefore, sadhanatvat jnanam na bhavati. These are all jnana sadhana. These are all jnana sadhana means paramparaya. These performance of this yajna will provide you, will give you the mind, the situation conducive for jnana sadhana. Jnana sadhanena jnanam brahma jnanam bhavati. So, therefore, sarvan tan sarvan karma jan vidhi. May you know that karma. Why this says is the performance of this karma till the end, that will not solve the purpose. In fact, the performance of karma is not just for the sake of performance. The performance of this yajna is for gaining Brahma. Brahma is the sadhya. This karma is only a sadhana. How long you will hold on to sadhana? The means. The focus is the end. The lakshya is the end. Sadhya is the end. What is to be accomplished? That is the end is moksha, Brahma. The end is moksha. So sadhya, the lakshya being Brahma, these are the sadhana. And you as a sadhaka take up this sadhanam, prepare yourself. So when karma, where karma is involved, there these differences will be there. Sadhaka, sadhya, sadhana. Sadhana is disciplines. Sadhya is the goal, what is to be accomplished. Sadhaka is the practitioner, the one who performs, the performer, doer. So doer, doing, and the karma which are to be the disciplines. These things, triputi, these are called triputi. So when doer is there, then kartrutvam will be there. When kartrutvam is there, then what is that? Is it jnana or ajnanam? It is ajnanam only. Where kartrutvam is, there ajnanam is. Ajnanam is indicated by kartrutvam. Kartrutva buddhi is there, therefore ajnanam. So ajnanam is indicated by kartrutva buddhi. Therefore, since this karma as a sadhanam is performed by the sadhaka, and therefore the sadhyam is Brahma, that is the ultimate, but immediate sadhyam is jnana yogyata praptiki chitta shuddhi. That is a goal. That is the immediate goal. The long goal, the long-term goal is, or parampara sadhyam is Brahma. Therefore, sarvan karmajan vidhi, tan sarvan karmajan vidhi. Since the Veda Purva is a voluminous, therefore it has got so many karmas. May you know, all these are born of karma. These are sadhanas meant for Vedanta, meant for jnanam. That is the teaching. So don't hold on to this sadhanam till even after the after this sadhanam has done its purpose. Sadhanam is for gaining the sadhya. Once sadhya is accomplished, then sadhanam have to be dropped. This and the thing is, because the sadhanam in the doing that is involves kartrutvam. Kartrutvam you cannot have Brahma Jnana. Brahma negates kartrutvam. So therefore, in Brahma Jnanam, when Brahma in Brahma and Brahma Jnanam, there cannot be kartrutvam. When kartrutvam is there, then it is not jnana. Where kartrutvam is there, therefore that is karma. Therefore, these are all karma, different karmas. So as a karma yogi, you can take up these karmajan vidhi. Karmajan vidhi. Why I am saying this? Because evam jnatva vimokshase. Knowing this, you become free. Knowing what? Evam jnatva, knowing thus, you become free. Knowing this, we become free means doing this karmajan, sarvan karmajan vidhi, all these are born of karma. So knowing this, you will become free. Knowing this, you will not become free. For to be free, that is moksha, for that, What is required? What is required is jnanam. For jnanam, these are the sadhana. So knowing these are the sadhanani, the disciplines which you have to perform, doing which you gain the yogyata, then jnana praptya, brahma jnana praptya, that is jnatva. Jnatva vimokshase. So you have to supply. These sadhanas are these are the different sadhanas. The sadhanas are meant for gaining the preparedness. Then after that, Shastra Shravanam, by which Jnanam is gained. Therefore, Jnatva, Brahma Jnatva, Vimokshase. These are the different yajnas which are spread all over the Veda, mainly in the Veda Purva. No, these are born of karma. Performance of this sadhanani will give you Jnana Yogyata. And Jnana Yogyata, that Jnana Yogyata is meant for Jnanam. It's meant for to arrive at Vedanta, Upanishad. And Vedanta Vishaya is Brahma. Therefore, Brahma Jnatva, Brahma Jnanam, Prapya, Vimokshase, you become free. Why karma cannot give moksha directly? It cannot give. Because karma is limited. By karma, what you can achieve? What karma can do? By karma, what you can achieve is karma being limited. Therefore, what is sadhya, that also have to be limited. Anything which you achieve by karma going to be limited. Anything you gain which you don't have, it is going to be limited. Therefore, jnanam is, there is no gaining there. Jnanam is only removal of ajnana. There is no new gain. There is no apraptasya prapti. There is no new gain. If something you gain new, that will go away in time. So therefore, in jnanam, in Brahma jnanam, there is no new gain. It is gaining the already gained. Praptasya prapti. Siddha vishayatvat. Because it is siddha vishaya, already prapta vishaya, therefore gaining the already gained. If it is gaining the already gained, then what it is? It has to be jnanam, it has to be knowledge. Because I don't know, because agam ajnani, I don't know that, agam ajnani, therefore only I require jnanam. The jnanam, do I gain Brahma, which is something new, something which I am not? No. Agam Brahma asmi iti jnanam siddha vishayatvat, that is attained. That is attained also, it's not the right word. It is discovered. That's why it's called discovery, self-discovery. That self-discovery is through self-inquiry. Self-inquiry through Shastram, Veda Pramanam. And the that Shastra inquiry cannot be done without preparedness. For that, sadhanas are required. And these are the sadhanas. Karmajan Viddhi. Tan Sarvan Karmajan Viddhi. These are the resultant of the karma. Iti. And as I told, this karma being limited, and this karma can produce 4 different things. The karma, what you can achieve, can be classified into 4. Karma can produce something, utpatti. Karma can purify something which is impure, samskara. So utpatti karma, one type of karma, one thing which can be gained through karma is utpatti. You can produce something which is not there, utpatti. Or by karma you can purify which is impure. Or by karma you can change a thing from one form to another form, vikara. Or by karma you can get something which you don't have, apti. So utpatti, samskara, vikara, apti. These are the 4 things. Any one or more of these are 4 things which karma can give you. By doing, you can produce something new. You can refine something which is not pure. you can bring about a change in a thing, that is vikara, or you can gain something which you don't have. These are the four. These four are not applicable in the context of freedom, moksha. Why? Moksha cannot be produced. If it is produced, if it is something new, like karma, that also will become limited. Moksha is, it is nityaha, nitya shuddha vastu brahma. It is nityaha. When we say nitya, it is ever permanent. How can that which is ever permanent be produced? That which is permanent need not be produced. What you produce is only impermanent. Whatever you produce, whatever you create, something by your action, that is subject to space-wise limitation, time-wise limitation, and object-wise limitation. Because it is limited, therefore it will perish in time. That is a limitation of karma. Jnanam is not limited to that. Therefore, jnanam cannot be really produced. It's ruled out. Jnanam cannot be produced. It means new jnanam cannot be produced. New jnanam cannot be produced means new jnanam that which is produced cannot be moksha. New jnanam, that is jnanam which, suppose you don't know French, it is a new jnanam. That new jnanam can be, you can gain French, you can gain Sanskritam by studying. That is new jnanam. But Brahma is not something new. If it is going to be new, if it is not new, it is not something new. It is you. Therefore, karma cannot produce that. And can karma do samskara karya to Brahma? That is you. Brahma, that the karma cannot do that also. Because Brahma is shuddha, ever shuddha, nitya shuddha. That which is shuddha cannot become impure. So therefore, the karma by which the samskaryam is done, that is also not applicable with regard to Brahma, with regard to moksha vishaya. That is also ruled out. What about vikara? If vikara is there, change is there, then that cannot be Brahma. If Bhagavan is subject to change, then he is not Bhagavan. If Bhagavan is mutable, changeable, then he cannot be Bhagavan. Bhagavan also undergoes change. I also undergo change. I am not the same person as I was 15 years before, when I was born. I change. So asti jayate, viparinamate, apakshyate, vinashyati. All the shat vikaras are there for me. Similarly, Bhagavan also, if he has, then he cannot be Bhagavan. Therefore, vikara karma, vikara also not there. Vikara which is brought about by karma, that is not applicable in the case of moksha. What about apti? That is what I said. Brahma is already prapta vishayatva. It is not apraptasya prapti. You don't have dhanam, money, therefore you can work for it. Artha, that is artha purushartha, then kama purushartha. All these we can work to gain. Apraptasya prapti. Apraptasya prapti vishaye karma eva sadhana. Apraptasya praptaye karma eva sadhana. Karma is a sadhanam for apraptasya prapti. Whereas praptasya praptihi, praptasya prapta vishaye, what is a sadhanam? Jnanam eva sadhanam. Therefore, clearly understanding the distinction of karma and jnanam, that is what karmajan viddhi. These are born of karma. These are born of karma means anatma. These are born of karma. Therefore, may you understand this distinctly. This karma and moksha, they are distinct. They are not opposite. They are not opposite to each other. Both are distinct. Karma is required. Karma has its place. Karma is required because through karma only you can become a adhikari for moksha. Without karma, you cannot have adhikaritvam. You cannot develop the adhikaritvam. Therefore, the sadhanam which can make you a sadhaka, jnana sadhaka, is this. This is karma. Therefore, yajna, karma yoga. So, yajna karma, which that is the sadhanam for moksha, paramparaya sadhanam bhavati. It is required for gaining moksha. Therefore, having known this karma are the means for jnanam indirectly, paramparaya sadhanam bhavati, iti jnatva, one becomes free. One becomes free, gaining Brahma, gaining Jnanam, one becomes free. And for that Jnanam, this karma or the sadhanam. That is a connection. This connection is not there, we have to supply. So, therefore, these yajna karmas are the sadhanam for moksha. So, that has to be told. Otherwise, if it is told, Jnanam is a sadhanam, Jnanena eva moksha, that is fine. Jnanena eva moksha praptihi. Only through Jnanam, this moksha, freedom is discovered. That is fine. But after studying Vedanta, after studying Gita Upanishad, the person still says, Aham Baddhaha, I am bound, still I feel bound. Because the Pramata is not prepared. The Pramata, the knower is not prepared. The knower, the knowledge of the knower is not complete. It is Pratibandhaka Jnanam. The Jnanam is there, but Jnanam is Pratibandha Jnanam. The Jnanam with obstacles. What are the obstacles? The obstacles are the lack of this sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Shastra nicely puts into fourfold qualifications. If you have this fourfold qualification, that is 6 plus 3, 9 things are there. Then this jnanam is jnana palam. You can have the result of this jnana palam, that is moksha anubhava, as though an experience. It's not an experience. Moksha palam you will have. So therefore, that is why the emphasis on the sadhanam, karma sadhanam. Therefore, karma is required. Karma is required when we say it is required for this yogyata, jnana yogyata. Therefore, we don't say through karma you will gain moksha. We don't say that. That's why jnatva, the word is very important. Jnatva, evam jnatva is brahma jnatva. Evam karmajan viddhi, these are born of karma. Therefore, performance of the karma will give you the yogyata. Tena brahma jnanam prapta brahma jnatva vimokshase. That we have to supply. Brahma jnatva vimokshase. You will become free. Mokshase, vimokshasi, vimokshase. Jnatva vimokshase. What jnatva? Jnatva tva pratyaya, for which the karma is tva pratyaya. Jnadatu having tva pratyaya. So it must have karma. What is the karma for this jnana kriya? Is it karma? Karma jnatva, knowing these are to be karma will give you moksha. No. These are the karma which are the sadhanam meant for chitta shuddhi. Tena jnanam prapya, Brahma jnanam prapya. Therefore, Brahma jnanena. That Brahma is the object of jnana kriya. Brahma jnatva vimokshase. You become free. So, therefore, these different types of yajnas which are there in the Brahmano Mukhe, in the Veda, whichever is best to suit, whichever it is there, whichever it is, you can follow, any one or more, you follow and get the prerequisites for jnana sadhanam. For jnana sadhanam. And jnana sadhanam is also jnana yajna, which Bhagavan Krishna in the beginning itself he told. And also next shloka is going to say that there are different types of yajnas. And we saw one more yajna, jnana yajna. Jnana yajna is the best among all the yajnas. That is what in the next shloka is going to, Bhagavan is going to say. Because having told so many yajnas are there, which one I will take up You can take up based on what you lack or what you want to develop. If the person has to do self-inquiry, the person has to do self-inquiry. Suppose if the person has tremendous desire for food, then one has to do ahara niyama. Ahara niyama. Similarly, but the person has got vikshepa, then upasana, fachitta naischalya. So different yajnas are there, different yajna, different sadhanas are there, which one can take up. Now, if you ask, which is important among all the yajna, and that is what is said in the next shloka. Since everything is yajna, and jnanam also mentioned as yajna, now among all these yajna, which yajna is the greatest? If it is asked, then further Bhagavan Krishna says, Jnana Yajna is the greatest. It is a Utkrishta Yajna. We will read the next shloka. Shreyan Dravyamaya Digyat Jnana Yajna Parantapa Sarvam Karma Khilam Partha Jnane Parisamapyate He Parantapa Paran Shatrun Tapati Iti Parantapa. So he Parantapa, he Partha, he Arjuna, Jnana Yajnaha Shreyaha. Jnana Yajnaha Shreyan Jnana Yajnaha. Shreyan Jnana Yajnaha. Jnana Yajna is Pullinga, therefore Shreyan. Jnana Yajnaha Shreyan Bhavati. Compared to what? Dravya Mayat Yajnat. Dravya Mayat Yajnat. That is Panchami. Panchami is used to compare. Dravya Mayat Yajnat. Jnana Yajnaha Shreyan Bhavati. Ye Parantapa. Ye Shatru Pataka, the destroyer of enemies. Jnana Yajnaha Shreyan. Jnana Yajna is Shreyan, superior to all other yajnas. So, what is this Jnana Yajna? Jnana Yajna is Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasam. That is called Jnana Yajna. Commitment to the study of the Upanishads, the Shastra. That is Jnana Yajna. Commitment to the study of the Shastram. Commitment to gaining the knowledge of Ishvara. Commitment to gain the Swarupam of oneself, that is Ishvara. That yajna is Jnana Yajna. So Jnana Yajna also one of the sadhanam, but it is Sakshat sadhanam. It is the direct sadhanam. It is for whom? It is for the matured person. It is for the disciplined person. It is for the person who has gained the Jnana Yogita. For them only this Jnana Yajna is sadhana. So, different yajnas were told. Jnana Yajna also is told. Among them, Jnana Yajna is Sakshat sadhanam. Other yajnas are sadhanam for Jnana Yajna. That is a connection. You have to take that other yajnas are connected to Jnana Yajna, and Jnana Yajna is connected to moksha directly. Because Jnanam is the Karanam, Sakshat Karanam. So Jnana Yajna is, since it is study of the Shastram, through which the Jnanam, the knowledge is gained, and knowledge alone gives moksha. Therefore, Jnana Yajna is connected to Jnanam directly. Other yajnas are connected to Jnana Yajna. So arrival at the Jnana Yajna through other yajnas and discovery of Atma, Brahma, to be oneself, myself, that is through Jnana Yajna. And Jnana Yajna is study of Shastram, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasanam, that is Jnana Yajna, the sadhana. Which who performs this Jnana Yajna? Other yajnas are performed by Karma Yogis. This Jnana Yajna is performed by Either we can call jnanis. Jnani means who are in the process of becoming a jnani. Jnana yogis, otherwise, jnana yogis. So, jnana yajna, through jnana yajna, the person becomes a jnani. Who is a jnani? Karmanya karmayah pashyet. Akarmani cha karmayah is a jnani. And who has got sarvatra brahma darshanam? Brahmarpanam brahma havigi. Brahmagno brahmanahutam. One who has that brahma darshanam, sarvatra brahma darshanam, that person is a jnani. Or one who has nishtha in this jnanam, sutta prajna, that person is a jnani who enjoys the jnanam which gained through jnana yajna. So therefore, jnani who sees Ishvara everywhere, who recognizes Ishvara to be everything. Therefore, that jnani, that jnanam which jnani enjoys, it is gained through jnana yajna. Therefore, this jnana yajna is shreyaha. It is a great. When the comparison is made, this is greatest. This is the greatest. Shreyan. Drabyamayat yajna. Compared to the other yajna where the dravya, the objects or materials of any kind are involved. Suppose if you do Deva Puja, that materials are involved. Japa yajna, there also mantra is involved. Some dravya is involved. Compared to other yajnas, which are dravyamaya, involving some objects, involving some materials, even if it is a Vedic karma, aguti, etc., yajna, that dravyas are involved. Dravya could be physical dravya or could be in the form of anything, a prop, that is dravyamaya yajna. So compared to those dravya maya yajna, this dravyamaya yajna or the means for arriving at jnana yajna. They are the means for jnana yajna. Therefore, Dravyamayat jnana yajna shayan bhavati. So jnana yajna is result of jnana yajna is jnanam. Where the result of Dravyamaya yajna is jnana yajna. Therefore, which is greater? Jnana yajna is greater. Jnana yajna doesn't produce any result like the Dravyamaya yajna, any form of the result which is as it is gained in the as it is gained in the yajna karma. The result of jnana yajna is jnanam itself. It is siddhasya siddhi. It's not apraptasya siddhi, apraptasya vishaya. It is prapta vishaya. Therefore, since it is the accomplishment of the already accomplished, that is through jnana yajna, that is discovering oneself to be the Purna Purusha, that is jnana yajna. Therefore, it is greatest. Other yajnas, they are performed through karma. Therefore they are anityam. They are all subject to limitations, anityam. Whereas this jnana yajna, by which what one discovers is nitya, agam nitya brahma, ishvaraha iti. Therefore it is greater than other yajnas. So jnana yajna shreyan bhavati. So therefore may you become a jnana yogi. May you become you have commitment to this jnanam. Therefore, Shastra Patanam, Shastra Shavanam Kuru. So Jnana Yajna means Shavanam, Mananam, Nididhyatam. For Shavanam we need Yogyata. Yogyata is the Shavana Matrena Jnanam Bhavati. Then you don't need Mananam Nididhyasanam because you have got Pakvata, Yogyata is there. Otherwise, Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, and also other sadhanas have to be done so that Kalena, this discovery take place. So therefore, since Jnana Yajna is Shreyaha, and here Bhagavan Krishna gives the reason. Sarvam karma khilam partha jnane parisamapyate. Why jnana yajna is greater? That is being said. Because sarvam, akhilam all karma is every karma, no karma left out. Every karma, kilam, nakilam, no shesha, everything, completely, all the karma, jnane parisamapyate, they find its culmination. Culmination means purpose. They find in purpose, they find its culmination in jnanam only. It means all the karma are meant for gaining this jnanam. If you are a moksharthi, then all the karmas are meant for this jnanam only. Karma as a sadhanam is not meant for itself. It is as a moksharthi, the karma is meant for this jnanam only. Therefore, the karma find its fulfillment in the gaining of this jnanam. Without jnanam, the karma has no purpose, no use. Karma is useless without serving the purpose. If the end is not served, what is the purpose of the means? The means has no meaning without the end. The end being jnanam, moksha. Therefore, the karma, which are the sadhanam, which a karma yogi took up, that finds culmination in this jnanam. Sarvam karma khilam partha jnane parisamapyate asmin brahmajnane atmajnane parisamapyate. Find its culmination. Therefore, all the karma finally culminate in this jnanam. Iti. This is one meaning. Other meaning also possible. This karma we saw, the karma being limited, it can produce 4 different things. These are limitations of karma. So by karma, what you can gain? Dharma, artha, kama, purushartha. Otherwise, or prayers. So what is gainable through karma is this trivida purushartha, parichinna purushartha, the limited ends, dharma, artha, kama. And what is gained through jnanam is moksha. So now, if you further examine, if you have purushartha viveka, if you further examine, the purpose of gaining dharma purushartha or kama purushartha or artha purushartha is not really for the sake of this dharma, artha or kama alone. You being a dharmarthi or kamarthi or artharthi, not really for the sake of artha, kama, dharma. You want to gain artha. For what purpose? Because you want to be free from the need for artha. It means you want to be free. Freedom is there. Freedom is involved. You want kamarthi. If you are kamarthi, if you are interested in kama, therefore kamarthi, gaining of the kama, the vishayas, the objects, for what purpose? To be free from the need of wanting. To be free from the kama. That is, once you gain the object, then you become relaxed. That's what you want. So, in and through all the purushartha, what you are interested is the freedom from the sense of wanting. That is well achieved in moksha. Moksha is meant for that. What is moksha? Moksha is the freedom from the sense of wanting. So everybody wants to become free, really free from the sense of wanting. That is why, not knowing, people take up different purushartha, dharma, kama, artha. Anything you do can be put into three categories. Any action you do, any action what you do in your life can be put under these 3: dharma, artha, kama. Purpose is wanting to be free from dukkha, wanting to be free from the sense of want, wanting to be free from any sort of displeasure, discomfort. That is well served in the moksha purushartha. What is moksha? Freedom from the sense of want. Therefore, jnane parisamapyate, since jnanam serves the purpose of this Parichinna, Trivida Parichinna Purushartha. Yata in the Gita, it's the second chapter, Bhagavan Krishna says, Yavanartha Udapane. Same thing, Yavanartha Udapane. As the well serves a purpose when there is flood everywhere. What purpose the well serves? Similarly, when jnanam itself is gained, when moksha is gained, jnanam is moksha is jnanam. When moksha is gained, that very well serves the purpose of this trivida parichinna purushartha. So therefore, jnane parisumya samapyate. All the trivida purushartha, they find fulfillment in moksha purushartha. That is the second meaning. So that meaning also can be taken. Therefore, everything culminates in jnanam. Therefore, jnana yajnaha shreyan bhavati. Since jnana yajna takes one to jnanam, and all the yajnas are meant for ultimately for this jnanam, and since jnana yajna is the direct sadhanam, therefore jnana yajnaha shreyan bhavati. The reason is given. Sarvam karma kilam partha jnane parisamapyate. Since everything that is the yajna karma, since all the yajna karma serves the purpose, serves the purpose, or they find fulfillment of serving the purpose in jnanam. Therefore, jnana yajnaha shreyan ityartha. That is the meaning. Then how to gain this jnanam? How to gain this jnanam? The means for that is told in the next shloka, very important shloka. We will read, maybe we can see the meaning in the next class. Tadvidhi pranipatena
Pranipatena
pariprashnena sevaya
Pariprishnena sevaya
upadekshanti te jnanam
Upadekshyanti te
Jnanam
jnaninas
Jnaninas
Tattvadarshinaha
Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangavadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam na Vidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवादः
Shanti, a small doubt.
Yes.
And the 31st shloka, you have Yajna Sishta Amrita Bujaha. That is samasa, right? Yajna.
Yes, Yajna Shishta Amrita Bujaha. Yes.
So it will be, you resolve it as Yajnanam Sishtam.
Yes.
You
tell your samasa.
I thought first Yajna Sishtam first. You can take it as Yajnanam Sishtam as Sashti
Shishta is what is left over, right?
Yeah.
So that Shishta left over of the Yajna.
Yajna. So
Yajnanam Shishtaha.
Yeah, it will be Sashti Tatpurusha. Yeah.
Okay. Yajnanam Shishtaha, Yajna Shishtaha.
Okay.
Remnants of the Yajna. That is compared to Amrita, right? That alone is Amrita. So therefore, Yajna Shishtam.
Amritam cha.
Yes, you can say. Yajna Shishtam Eva Amritam or Yajna Shishtam cha Tat Amritam. You can say.
Oh, Eva Amritam. Okay.
Yes. So that is Karmadharya Samasa.
Karmadharya.
Therefore, Yajna Shishta Amritam, the whole thing becomes one Samasa. That is Shashti Tatpurusha Garbha Karmadharaya Samasa. Whole thing is Karmadharaya because Yajnanam Shishtaha Yajna Shishtam. Yajnashishtam cha tat amritam or Yajnashishtam eva amritam. Yajnashishta amritam. Then Yajnashishta amritam, Punjate, the one who consumes, referring to the person.
So that will be Bahuvri.
Not Bahuvri. Upapada samasa.
Sorry, Shanji.
Upapada samasa.
Upapada.
Not Bahuvri. One who consumes the amrita, which is Yajnashishta, which is left over of the yajnas.
So Yajnasishta Mritam.
Yajnashishta mritam bunjate yaha saha Yajnashishta mrita bhujaha.
Okay. Thank you.
Punjidatu upapada samasa. It is.
Okay.
Kumbhakaraha, same thing. Kumbham karoti. Here Yajnashishta mritam bunjate.
One who eats.
Bunjate iti. Right?
Yeah.
Bhujdatu. What pratyaya to be added to the bhuj, that we have to see. Bhujdatu, because bunj is a dhatu.
Bunj.
But nakara goes away. Therefore, we can guess the pratyaya must be a kit pratyaya.
Kit pratyaya.
And gunada also doesn't happen bhuj. Therefore, you can take it. This is since it denotes a karta. Therefore, kartari, how many pratyayas are there? Kartari, null is there, trich is there, then pachadi, ach is there, nini, all those things are there. Then quip also is there. Quip alone will test because quip is a kit pratyaya. That doesn't do guna. Therefore, it must be quip. You can narrow it down like that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sorry. Thank you.
No problem. So, in Gita, no doubt. Only in Sanskritam, doubt.
That I think it takes some time.
Okay.
Some more time to
Dhanyawada.
ask it. Dhanyawad.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅಜ್ಜಿ.
Dhanyawada.